Hello, hello, hello. Okay. Share this. Hey guys. Cool. Okay. We are in business. Is anyone there? Hey. Okay. How are we, Instagram? We going good? Share a photo or video with your viewers. Oh wow. There's all this stuff in Instagram that I didn't know I could do, that I can do. How you guys going? Going good? Alright, I'm gonna play a song for you guys. I'm just gonna go straight in with a song. Load. Oh, hopefully that figures itself out. Sup, Huckleberry. How you going, Dennis? Nice to see you. Alright, I'm gonna go straight in with the song, guys. Hey, Trevor. This is one of my songs. It's called Turn This Car Around. In the back of the cab, I found myself saying, out of the way. Hello. Hello, Trevor, Kyle, Maxwell, Manuel, Darren. How you guys going? You going good? Let me just see if that's all good. Hello, thank you. Thank you, Kelly from Auburn, Massachusetts. Thank you so much. Karen, you're in Mexico. Thank you for tuning in from Mexico. Whereabouts in Mexico are you from? Thank you, John. Thank you, JK. In New York. How are you going over in New York? Hearing it is very serious over there. How are you holding up over there? Hello from West Virginia. That's so cool. That's really, really cool. All right, how are we all? It is Sunday morning over here, and it's a beautiful day today. Thank you, Dennis. Darren, oh my gosh, you actually stayed up. Darren messaged me yesterday when I posted what time I was going to be doing the live stream today. He's in England, and it's 2 a.m. there, I think. I can't believe you stayed up. That's amazing. You're such a trooper. Herman, good morning and good evening. Good morning to me, good evening to you. Is it morning or evening where you are? Say morning or night, I'm just curious. 400 watts? My neighbours are gonna complain. What do you mean, Skyfly Man? What do you mean? Explain. Yeah, let me know if it's like morning or evening. I'm just curious. Cristobal, thank you for your comment. I think it's in Spanish. I'll need to translate that after so I can understand what you were saying. I'm going to play some songs for you guys, if that's alright. Let me know if you have any requests. Otherwise, I'll just do what I want. It's 2 a.m. You're a trooper, Darren. Thank you so much for staying up. I'm going to do another one for you guys in that area, UK, Europe. I'm going to do another nighttime for me, midday for you as well soon, because I really liked that time slot as well. So hopefully next week it'll be more midday for you. 9 p.m. in Georgia. Awesome, Dennis. We are 12 hours. We have a 12-hour time difference. That's so easy to remember. Mark, 9 p.m. in Canada. Thanks for tuning in. 10 p.m. says Maxwell. Cool. So it's mainly nighttime for you guys. What are you guys doing right now? It's pretty late, 9, 10 p.m. When's your bedtime? I go to bed around 10:30. So now 9 p.m. is probably a good time to watch some live streams and everything. I'm good, thanks, Max Mad. I'm really good. I have had a really good week this week. I've been super productive. I literally haven't left the house except I had one quick appointment that I had to go to on Tuesday. But I haven't left the house otherwise, not even to go out and exercise, because I've just been working on music this whole week. I've just been really motivated and inspired, so I'm grateful for that, for having the time to really be creative at the moment. Good morning. Good morning. Says Chris, awesome. So you're also somewhere like me, probably. What do you guys? 9 p.m. in Toronto. Dennis, any VGs? I don't have any VGs, Dennis. I need to go learn some VGs. I should. I have in my covers set list, I think we have over 200 songs that I should technically be able to play, but people keep coming on here and naming really iconic people like Bee Gees and Prince and who was it, Tina Turner, and I'm like, no, I don't know those ones, but I do know at least a little bit of something usually. Okay, let me see what's everyone talking about on Instagram. How are you, Max, as well? Thank you for asking about me. Let me know how you are. Everything here in West Virginia, 9-10 p.m. I love it. You know what's funny? Because people ask me to play country roads a lot, and people have started calling it Play West Virginia. I don't know if that's a new thing. People just have forgotten the song's called Country Roads. They're like, Play West Virginia. Hey, from Miami, that is really cool that you're in Miami. I really want to get to Miami. I've never been there. I've been to Orlando and I've been to Tampa, but I haven't been to Orlando. Max, I definitely do not speak French. I wish I could, because it sounds like a really beautiful, flirtatious language. Listening loud. Oh, that's awesome. So you're listening loud, Skyman. How are you listening? I'm curious. Do you have speakers up? How are you listening? Tom Bullard is in the house. Tom Neal Bass is my bass player. You guys should go check him out because he's an awesome bass player. If you're into country music, he is someone that you want to follow. Go check him out, click on him. When are you putting out a full-length album? That is something I can't wait for. Thank you, Matthew. I've got a lot of songs in the bandwagon, that's not a saying. I've got a lot of songs in the bag, so I need to record them. I'll probably put out another EP. But thank you, I appreciate that you're hanging in there for it. Someone just said that they want to share their cheesecake with me. I would absolutely love it if you could send me frozen cheesecake. I love food, that sounds amazing. Alright, Matt says sing something. Alright, I'm gonna sing something. Let me just double check I haven't missed anything. Kelsey Ballerini. I actually learnt a Kelsey Ballerini song down, so I will play what I learnt this week. Val asked for it. I don't know if she's here yet, so I'll just hold off and then I will play the Kelsey Ballerini. 71 surround sound, crank it when you're playing. I love it! Please, crank me up. That sounds great. Funny. Okay. Drinking Secret Harbour, WA. Awesome, not too far away, Chris. Hi Emily, I just finished watching Katrina. Oh good! Apparently I featured in her live video, Troy. I did a little cameo slot. Did you see me in her live video? I love watching Katrina Burgoyne. She's a singer-songwriter. Her live streams are like super high quality and intense. None of us can get to her level. I don't really know any Italian songs. I'm sorry, DW. Thank you, Mark, for your kind words. I love your accent. I'm tired of Miami. I love American accents. American accents I thoroughly enjoy. I was like obsessed with America as a kid, and I spent like time practicing like my American accent and memorizing like the 50 states of the US. I was a weird kid. Okay, imagine or let it be, asks her man. Imagine. I'm just thinking if I could do that. If I don't do it today, I'll definitely do it next week. Okay. I'm gonna play a song because I'm talking. I have a question for you actually. I'm gonna play something and then I want you guys, and then I'll look at what you're saying. But do you prefer it when you're watching live streams, when the person, such as myself, doing the live stream, is talking or singing? Okay? Because my sister messaged me after my last live stream. She was like, you talk too much. Like, what are you doing? Just shut up and play. And I was like, but I feel like when I watch live streams, I enjoy it when people talk. But then she's like, no, you're talking too much. So let me know. I won't be offended. Do you prefer talking or just like music? Both is probably ideal. Okay. Someone in the last live stream asked for some Rihanna. So let me hit you up with this song. I love this song. You had my heart, so I'll never be a world apart. Maybe in magazines, but I'll still be a star. Baby, 'cause in the dark, you can see shiny cars. That's when I need you there. With you, I'll always care. Because when the sun shines, we'll shine together. Told you I'll be here Facebook, I asked you guys a question. No one answered me. I saw some answers. Someone said they loved my sister on Instagram, so I think that means just play. Everyone in Miami literally speaks the same. I love a well-spoken American woman. You won't find that in Miami. I didn't say that. That's so funny. What do they sound like in is it a bit like, no, is it like a little like, okay, I might embarrass myself here, but when I think of like American accents, there's just so many different types because there's so many different types of regions. So you have like California where everyone's like super bubbly and oh my god, it's kind of like the Valley Girl. And then you have like in the South where it's more like drawn out and they talk like real slow and I'm just giving you like stereotypes, but it's more like chicken and fried. It's a lot slower. Whereas if you go up to like New York or like, yeah, New York, it's like a lot more quicker because the city itself is like way more fast paced. That was really bad. But it's like, so what's it like in Miami? That's what I'm wondering. And then of course you've got like Boston and Jersey where it's like, I want a sausage and a coffee. Like, yeah, anyway. That was so beautiful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, I'm back in the bathroom. I actually, if you're watching this on Facebook, you would see that I changed my little strip down the bottom from live at home to shower sessions. I took your advice. I don't have the guts yet to put that as the caption because I don't know if that's like too much, but I don't know, it's fun. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You got your CD this week as well. Hey Mark. I like very much when you sing. Thank you. Okay, how about a song by Joe Exotic, the Tiger King? He sings country. Okay guys, I feel like I'm the only person on the planet who has yet to watch Tiger King. But I feel like I know so much about it because everyone's been talking about it, but I haven't actually watched it. I do want to watch it. It's obviously a very successful show for a reason. It's popular for a reason, so it must be really good. So it is on my to-do list to watch it. Ohio, hello from Tasmania. That's sweet. Hayden, you made it. Thank you. Good morning, Emily. Hi, Christy. I enjoyed everything that you played, but if you have a Patty Griffin, that would be super cool. And please ignore the person who just asked for a Joe Exotic song. Oh my god, that's so funny. Does he sing? Is Joe Griffin the main guy? Does he sing songs? I don't understand it. I don't know any Patty Griffin, Christy, but I will have a look into that. John Christian says Never Be the Same. I put up a cover of that, so you've seen me sing that one. That's a cool song, John. I really like that song. Alessandro says, you look like you do coke. Alessandro, I've never done drugs in my life, but thank you for assuming that. Sandra, I'm actually seeing and hearing you now, Emily. I'm good, thank you, Hayden. I'm really good today. The sun is out. Yeah, I cannot complain. Thank you, DW. I think that's how I met you. Hello from Mexico. We love your cover of Take Me Home Country Roads. Thank you so much. Oh, someone said, how do I tip you? Thank you for reminding me. So, if you like what you are hearing, and you have some spare coin to spare, that would be amazing. Please feel free to put a tip in my virtual tip jar if you like what you hear. My link is just paypal.me/EmilyJoyMusic, and that would be so much appreciated. Okay. 60-40 singing. Wait, Dennis, when you say 60-40, is the 40 for singing or is the 60 for singing? Let me know. Curtis, of course you would be with my sister. 30% talking, 70% singing. Okay, sheesh, I better get back to singing then. Oh my goodness. Okay. I feel like I'm skipping so many comments because I'm trying to keep up with you guys. Someone said you do a good American accent, why is it so hard to do an Australian accent? And I would really agree with that. It's so easy to do an American accent. And I think part of the reason is because everyone grows up like watching a lot of American movies and television shows maybe, so we just hear it so often. But I don't think I've ever met like someone from overseas who can pull off like a really good Australian accent. It's a hard accent. If you guys can do it, send me like a little clip of you trying your best Australian accent. But I always like to ask like Americans like to show me their Australian accent, and it's just like funny. It usually comes out sounding British. Hello, ask Flooring. Okay. Yeah, there's the drawl in the south for sure. How about some Johnny Cash? Do you want to hear me do a Johnny Cash song? Usually I get like to do Johnny Cash. I'll give you a Johnny Cash song. Doesn't really suit me, but I'll give you a little bit of one. Thank you. How's your English accent? Can you give me something? I need like a sentence to say, and then I'll give you my English accent. A cup of tea? Can I get a cup of tea and maybe some scones at the same time or something? And when you're over there, maybe you could come over and you and me could watch the telly, and then after that, it would be so good if I know that right now I'm doing like a very specific type. There's lots of different, English accent, British, English. Give me a sentence to say what you want me to say in a British accent, and I'll give you my best attempt at a British accent. Val has joined. Hello Val, how are you going? Okay, Val is here, which means I can do your Kelsey Ballerini song. Delta Goodrum, Born to Try. That album, that first Delta album, Innocent Eyes, was the second album that I ever bought when I was in like grade 3 or grade 4. And the first album that I ever bought, Troy, was what's her name? Strawberry Kisses, Nikki Webster. I've been missing my strawberry kisses. I got it from Big W when they used to have like, you could put on the headphones and like listen to the albums in store. Big W is kind of just like a Walmart, but probably a nicer version of a Walmart. Hey Ben, how you going over in Florida? That's awesome. Well, thank you. That's cool that you play the piano and guitar too. Thank you for listening to me. Okay. Applause. Thank you. You guys seem to like that. Trevor says Cockney British. Okay, it's Cockney British accent like Jersey Shore. Geordie Shore. I don't know, I'm getting them confused. Okay, yes, let me just play that song for you. No, I definitely can't do every accent, Mark, but I like doing accents. I think they're fun. So Val requested last week Homecoming Queen. So it's a Kelsey song. Darren, are you still there? Have you fallen asleep? You asked for some Kelsey, so this is for you too. Hey, homecoming queen, why do you lie when somebody's mean? Where do you hide? Do people assume you're always alright? You're so good at smiling most of your life. Look damn good in the dress, zipping up the mess, dancing with your best foot forward. Did you want the crowd, or does it weigh you down? Nobody's feeling sorry for you. But what if I told you the world wouldn't end if you started showing the sun in your skin? Yeah, what if you let them all in all alive, even though homecoming queen cries? Hey, homecoming queen, how's things at home? Still walking on eggshells with that curtain closed. Did your daddy teach you how to act tough, or more like your mama, sweep it under the rug? Look damn good in the dress, zipping up the mess, dancing with your best foot forward. Does it get hard to have to play the part? Nobody's feeling sorry for you. But what if I told you the world wouldn't end if you started showing the sun in your skin? Yeah, what if you let them all in on the line, even though homecoming queen cries? What if I told you the sky wouldn't fall if you lost your composure, said hell with it all? Not everything pretty sparkles and shines, and even though homecoming queen cries. Oh yeah, even though homecoming queen cries. Hey, homecoming queen, why do you lie when somebody's mean? Where do you hide? It's alright. That's alright. I feel like I've still got morning voice. I feel like I can do that better, but that's fine. Thank you. Thanks, Val. Val tuned into my last live stream that I did, and Val paints rocks, and don't write that off. She is a very talented artist. The detail that she goes into her rocks. I went and checked out her Instagram page. You should click on her, Val Sheehan, and then go check out her small business where she paints her rocks, and they're absolutely beautiful. And she was so kind, and she asked if she could paint me something. So she's going to send me one of the rocks all the way from San Jose in California. So I'm so excited. Thank you so much, Val. I'll have to show everyone when I receive it. Thank you. Can you play River Flows in You? I don't know that one. I'm gonna go back through and watch this live stream after, and I'm going to write down all the song requests, including Luke Combs. I need to go learn a Luke Combs songs because all his songs are amazing, but I need to go specifically learn one, and then I'll play it for you next time, Gagnon 6766. Thank you. Alright, in an English accent, British accent, can I have a pint of lager and a packet of crisps, please? Can I have a pint of lager? Can I have English, British accent? Can I have a pint of lager and a packet of crisps, please? Would that be alright? Would that cut it? Or can you still hear my Australian accent? Let me know, because I gotta work on it otherwise. She's my favourite singer, Delta, but Amber Lawrence is my favourite country singer. That's cool, Troy. Amber's amazing. I've been tuning into some of her live streams as well. She's super talented. Yeah, Darren says, still here, amazing. Tim says, how many songs do you know? Oh, I think on my like master set list that I send out, because I do a lot of cover gigs on weekends, I think I have like 200 and something on there, but I would know, that's songs that I like have to know, like that I've written down that I know, but I'm sure I would know like more of that, you know, but I just would need to like go over it beforehand or whatever, or pull up, I could always pull up the chords. Scott, yeah, you should go. Where are you based, Scott? You want to learn guitar? Where are you based? I should self-advertise Luke because he is teaching guitar lessons online. So if anyone wants to learn guitar from a very talented guitarist, go check out Luke Gallagher Guitar because you can do a Skype lesson with him. Dennis said Casey Musgraves. Let me check. I might have to, someone else has asked for some Casey. So I used to play all the time. I used to play what song did I used to play all the time? Like a biggest hit. The name's gone from my head. I could probably get away with doing like High Horse or Love Is a Wild Thing. Do you know those ones? But I'll learn some Casey for next thing. Oh yeah, thank you, Darren. If you like what you hear, I would really appreciate it if you hit the share button on this live stream, because then it just gets this live stream out to more people can tune in and meet me and hopefully enjoy music, and that would be so much appreciated. I'm so awful at like asking for tips and asking people to share, like I need to work on that. I'm glad that you have it. You've got my back there. Seekers. Mark Evans, Once 1,000 Years by Christina Perri. I could probably make that work, Mark. I think I could probably make that work. That song is probably like the #1 requested song I get for weddings. But I haven't played it in like maybe like 2 years. That one, as well as Can't Help Falling in Love by Elvis. Okay, I'm gonna play another original because I just did a couple of covers. If it's okay with you guys, I'm gonna play one that I wrote this week. So I've never played it before. The one that I played at the very start of this live stream, I'd also never played that before, so that's fun. But this song that I wrote this week, it's not like super commercial, but I just feel like it's super like raw and real. So I'll go with that. But pretty much it's about just kind of like losing your way in life and trying to get back to finding a sense of normalcy. More so losing yourself in other people and then forgetting who you are if they exit your life, and trying to get back on track without someone else. So that's what I wrote this about. I feel like there's been a couple of times in my life where like people come and go in life. Do you know what I mean? Like relationships, friendships, death. I've like experienced all of those things, and sometimes it can be really hard to resume your normal life when someone that you've become so accustomed to being a pivotal point in your life exits your life. So I wrote this song about that. Let me know your thoughts, you can be brutally honest. I'm gonna just pull up some words in case it's still fresh. I wish there was a rule book, some kind of map, someone with answers, a clear path. I wish I couldn't hurt like this, wish I was numb, wish I could take back what's been done. A tide can change overnight, so why, oh why can't I? How do I get back to being alone on a Saturday night? How do I get back to coming home without you by my side? How do I get back to feeling like my old self again? How do I get back to being strong and not it's 4 in the morning, yet the world keeps turning while I'm wide awake, dreaming about you. How do I get back to coming home on a Saturday night? How do I get back to coming home without you by my side? How do I get back to feeling like my old self again? How do I get back to being strong and not caving in? 'Cause I've wandered a little off the track. So how do I get back? Ooh, ooh, ooh. That's how I can change overnight. So why, oh, why can't I? How do I get back to being alone on a Saturday night? How do I get back to coming home without you by my side? How do I get back to feeling like my old self again? How do I get back to being strong and not caving in? 'Cause I've wandered a little off the track, and I'm not really sure of my path. So how do I get back? How do I get back? Yeah. What do you think? Let me know. Okay, I gotta remember these requests. Okay, so Christina Perry, Casey Chambers, Not Pretty Enough. I love playing that song. Thank you, Dennis. You're a legend. Dennis always shares and supports my music. Thank you so much. Perfect by Ed Sheeran. That's a cool song. Troy, that's okay. I hope you're okay. I hope your mum's doing okay, mate. Thanks so much for tuning in. You can watch it back later if you would like as well. Thank you. Tim says he is playing bass along with me. That's cool, Tim. I love someone else was playing guitar along with me last week. That's so sick that you guys like tuning in and playing instruments along with me. Very cool. Okay, there were 3 song requests then that I all like. So, I better do that Christina Perry song because Mark did ask. Oh, actually, I don't know what key I do this in. What key is this? There's a passing chord. Alright, I'm just going to try it in this key. This could be a train wreck. Heart beats fast, colors and promises. How to be brave? How can I love when I I feel like I kind of butchered that, but that's fine. I need to revise that song. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Love to see you out here in California. Whereabouts in California are you, Scott? Thank you, thanks guys over on the gram. Appreciate your kind words. Thank you for sharing, Mark. Hayden, you said hello, Katrina. Does that mean Katrina's tuned in? Well, I think she is doing a live stream at the same time as me, or she might have just finished her live stream. Anzac Day this weekend. It is Anzac Day this weekend. I got up yesterday. Anzac Day, for those of you, a lot of you probably don't know, Anzac stands for Australian and New Zealand Army Corps. So when we have Anzac Day over here, it's a day where we are paying our tribute and respect to all of those who served. The term came from the First World War, but we kind of, I suppose, relate it to everyone who has served for our country, as well as like in other wars, World War II, Vietnam, all of that. So it's a day where we pay our respects. So usually what happens is at about 6 a.m. they have dawn services all over the country at areas, but of course with the virus this year, they couldn't hold these gatherings where everyone could come together. So instead, what they kind of suggested that people do is at 6 a.m. they still get up and they still have their own dawn service at the front of their driveways if you light a candle. So I got up with my family and did that, and it was just like, it was a really kind of beautiful way of doing it as well, and it was just so nice. I felt like literally half of my street, there were so many people out their driveways in the darkness, paying their respects and lighting their candles. So that was really, really touching. But yeah, this whole weekend is kind of like Anzac Day weekend for us, and it's a public holiday tomorrow, and yeah, it's great to remember and be grateful and remind ourselves like how lucky we are to live in the countries that we do, to have the freedoms that we do, and to be thankful for those who went out and fought. Thinking about like war and people going and fighting and losing their lives just like is like too much for me in my head. Like I just can't even imagine that, like the bravery of people to go and do that really. So yeah. Anyway, Scott Weiner says he wishes he could play guitar alongside. Well, Scott, if you were in quarantine, now is a good time to go and learn a musical instrument. So, yeah. I need to go learn some Tenniel Towns. I really do need to go learn some Tenniel Towns. Hayden's requesting Katrina's songs. Katrina's gonna love that, I have to tell her. You're welcome to Canada. You can play at Canadian Music Week. Thanks, Mark. That'd be really cool. Let me know how I do that, but that would be really cool. Darren says, how are your CD sales going, Emily? Oh my gosh, Darren, I love you. You're so good. So I do have CDs. Why do I not have one in here in the shower with me? If you guys like what you're hearing, you are more than welcome to go and check out they're on my website, they're physical CDs. I sign them and will ship them off to you anywhere in the world. They were going really, really good, Darren, when I started live streaming, but then because of the virus, international shipping rates tripled, so they've kind of like stopped since then. I suppose no one wants to pay that much for postage, but if you don't care about that, feel free to go to my website and I will sign one and I'll ship it off for you guys. Thank you. With the echo. Oh, Janice says, with the echo and your Australian accent, I'm only getting every other word. Where are you from, Janice? I'm just curious. Is that for everyone? Like, are you guys having a hard time hearing me because of my accent and the echo? Let me know, because I probably will stay in here, let's be honest, but I'll try and speak more clearly and articulate better and just be more sharp and project better. So if you are having a hard time understanding me, please let me know. That's awesome, Santa Clarita. I've never been there. I would like to go there. I really want to do like the California Coast Pacific Highway. There's so many beautiful places along the way, it seems. Mark says you could make some extra coin by promoting a shower, soap or shampoo range during these sessions. I think that's my next calling mark, is to be selling hair care and body wash. I think I like, that's so true that I probably could, hey. That's awesome, Scott. Poland, but you live in the US. Yeah, cool. That's cool. Thank you. Perfect acoustics here in Clarkson. Oh, sweet. You're close by, Tim. Okay, good. I'm glad. I just must have a strong accent. Ben says it's a sexy accent. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I think it's a little bit like harsh and not attractive, but if you find it attractive, each to their own. Okay, what am I going to play next for you guys? Someone asked for a tune. I'm going to play Eddie Boy. Just do a little bit because this is a really long song. Ben says, sometimes I think I sound like the Jonas Brothers when I sing in the shower. That's really cool. If I sung in the shower and I sounded like the Jonas Brothers, I would be very happy with myself. I found a love for me, darling, just dive right in and follow my lead. Well, I found a girl, beautiful and sweet. Oh, I never knew you were the someone waiting for me, 'cause we were just kids when we fell in love, not knowing what it was. I'll not give you up this time, darling, just kiss me slow. Your heart is all I own, and in your eyes you're holding my eye. Baby, I'm dancing in the dark with you between my arms, barefoot on the grass, listening to our favorite song. When you said you loved a mess, I whispered underneath my breath, but you heard it, darling. You look perfect tonight. Well, I found a woman stronger than anyone I know. She shares her dreams. I hope that someday I'll share her home. I found love to carry more than just the secrets, to carry love, to carry children of our own. 'Cause we are still kids, but we're so in love, fighting against all odds. I know we'll be alright this time. So darling, just kiss me slow. Your heart is all I own, and in your eyes you're holding my eye. Baby, I'm dancing in the dark with you between my arms, barefoot on the grass, listening to our favorite song. When I saw you in that dress, looking so beautiful, I don't deserve this, darling. You look perfect tonight. Just a little bit of Ed. Cool. Thanks, guys. No, Darren, my sister apparently is not tuning in today. She must be over me. No. Aw, thanks, Janus. That's amazing. Returning after 5 years. Thank you for staying with me and following my journey for 5 years. That's a long time. Hey, that's crazy. Thank you. Hello from Brazil. Thank you. Thanks, guys. You're too kind. I can't see like who's listening unless you guys comment. Except on Instagram, I can see, I think, who's there. So if you are there, let me know. Just because I'm using this device that puts all the comments into one, so it doesn't tell me who's tuning in unless you comment. But yeah, thank you. Thanks, guys. You're too kind. No, I did not know Lily Allen. Scott, Patsy Cline, crazy. Oh my gosh. There's so many that I need to go over. I'm just thinking of things that I need to tell you guys, and questions I need to ask. I have a question for you guys. I stole this off my friend. But if you could spend, this is just a random question, but I want to know your answers. If you could spend your quarantine time anywhere in the world, any country, any place, where would you spend it? Have a think, let me know. I'm curious. I think that I would spend it. I'm pretty, I'm happy where I am, to be honest, but I would probably spend it in Tulum in Mexico. I went there last year and it's such like a beautiful beach town on the coast of Mexico, just like hopping around all the cenotes. Has anyone ever been to Tulum? Like, gorgeous town and just like good Mexican food. That's probably where I would spend it. What about you guys? Where would you spend? If you could spend your quarantine anywhere in the world, any country, no limits, where would you spend it? Mark says Australia on the coast. Caribbean? Yeah, the Caribbean. Whereabouts in the Caribbean? I really want to go to the Caribbean. It's on my list. Give us some Shania. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ecuador. That's cool. Val says, yeah, at my house. Yeah, that's cool. We must have a nice house. Or Hawaii. Hawaii would be beautiful. Hawaii's on my travel list. Janice says Perth, Australia. That's cool. Australia, provided I can dive the reef. Yeah, totally. Tina says we'll join you in Tulum. Tina, you gotta go to Tulum. You gotta go to Mexico. I know it's like, I know what your thoughts are, but like, I don't know. Once you get out of like Cancun and you go down, like I think like Cozumel, Tulum, even like outside of Tulum as well, like there's a lot of beautiful things to see and food to eat. Barbados, St. Kitts, yeah. Maldives, right here in Lenoros, can still go to the bush, that's true. Tahiti, Bora Bora, or the Maldives. Ooh, I like your style, Dan. Love the crystal clear ocean. Mountains of North Carolina. Australia. That's cool. That's cool. Those are some good places. Okay. I'm gonna have to play another song for you guys. What key do I do this? I'm really bad with remembering what keys. I think it's K1. This is an original. It is called Give Me a Shot or Two. Actually, I just got the warning from Instagram saying that this is about to end on here. So I'm going to restart you guys. Bye. I'll see you in a second. And now, share to story. Okay. Alright. Tahiti in Geraldton. Cool. Been up to Geraldton a couple of times. I've been up. How do I flip this camera so it's not on the bath? Been up to Geraldton a couple of times over the past couple of years playing at the hotel there. There's an amazing food cafe in Geraldton that I go to. It's so good. Thanks, Mark. Alright, this is called Give Me a Shot or Two.